Hi, I'm Claire with Savage Streaming Productions. I'd like to put a shout out for our sponsors, Savage Billiard Apparel, capturing the heart of pool with their message, Live Fearless, Play Savage. Legends Billiard Room and Catfish Loos off 217 on Allen in Beaverton. In the first 2 years of operation, Catfish Loos was awarded both the 2017 and 2018 Muddy Award for Best Venue by the Cascade Blues Association. As of 2019, they've added Legends Billiard Room. Legends Billiard Room is filled with 20 7-foot and 6 9-foot diamond tables, all of them brand new. Legends provides a place for both adults and minors to play pool and compete in tournaments 7 days a week. Littman Lights. Littman Lights are the official pool table lights for the Western BCA Regional events and Q Sports International. If you haven't played under Littman Lights, you are really missing out. The Billiard Shop in Aloha. A great resource in the Oregon community for anything pool related, such as tables, cues, and a full range of pool accessories. The Billiard Shop currently has the new Gabriel's Pool Table on display. Gabriel's Billiards makes the official table used in the 3-Cushion Billiards World Championships. Now they make the pool version of the table. Stop by the Billiard Shop in Aloha and experience pool on a whole new level.
And we're back. Again. So our goal is to do these once a week, and edit. Ray does all the editing. So we're gonna try to do these once a week. We're gonna start really just try and show pictures of local tournaments going on, who the winners of those tournaments are. Obviously, that means we have to collect a lot of data, results from all the tournaments over the weekend and stuff like that. But we are going to do that in the future because we want to recognize what's going on. I mean, our whole goal was to make pool great again, and
that was the original setup for this whole thing, was to cover everything that we can that's local and in the Northwest, and just help promote pool all the way around. So
here in the Northwest.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why we started this, because we're all pool players. Ray, myself, Ray's wife, Tracy,
kind of,
and Claire. She's a pool player.
Yeah.
Just got done playing the NWPA. So all of us are we're passionate about what we're doing here. So, and there's so many of them out there. I know Rob Santiana and Brian House just started one up at the Tequila Bar, 190th and Stark. And as you're heading east, it will be on your right-hand side.
It's before the big Burnside Stark intersection. It's right before it.
They have lots of 8-foot tables. They even have a 9-foot table in there. Yeah, and it's brand new felt, so they slide a little bit, but the tables need to get broken in. So he's been doing it for about 3 weeks now, and it's on Sunday at 1 o'clock. So if you don't have anything to do on a Sunday, because there's no tournaments really on Sundays. I take that back.
Coming back Saturday, Sunday kind of event.
Well, bigger Sunday ones, that's been around forever and a day that Judy runs is at the Nighthawk on Sundays. So, but anyways, there's so many tournaments out there that we can't really name all of them. So if we could get some help.
You got that one, you got the 181, you got the ones that are always at the
181 Saturday at 11 o'clock.
There's just tons of them. So yeah, we would love to get a list, and we'll post
all the list, all the
results and everything,
and results. And but if we could get people's help to do that, I think that would be really cool. So we got an itinerary of so we're some of the bigger tournaments that just happened over the week. You had the U.S. Open at Legends, Oscar qualifier.
Yeah.
I mean, you had Mike D, Paul Marquez, Randy Baker,
the usual suspects.
Mike Grimm, Michael Jensen. Obviously James DeVee, Matt Horner. Now you have Oscar Dominguez coming out for it. Matt Horner, which he's
He's a
if you know
monster.
Matt
I
Horner,
love
if you
Matt.
watch
Yeah.
Matt's a good dude, and man, he plays pretty savage on the table. If you want to talk some savageness on a pool table, Matt Horner on a 9-foot table, good lord.
He's a beast.
Well,
Yeah.
him and Oscar Dominguez got first and second, so they're both going to the U.S. Open in April now.
Right on. Yeah, Matt deserves it. He's put
Paid
a
his
lot
dues.
of time in. All right,
Well,
so
yeah,
congratulations to Matt Horner, man.
Yeah,
That's epic. I
Well,
love
he's
the fact-
a
yeah.
local guy,
Yeah.
and he's going to the U.S. Open in April along with Cole Gibbons. So that should be interesting. We'll be rooting for Matt and for Cole Gibbons too.
Yeah,
So
no kidding.
also at Legends, I mean Legends is doing. Michael and Michelle Bean are doing so much for a pool.
Oh, no question.
So,
No question.
Also running at the same time was the NWPA, and no shocker here, Liz Cole won again. So I think she was like number 1 in the standings last year. I'm pretty sure she's on her way to do it again this year. I don't know. There's so many up and coming women pool players.
Oh yeah.
That so. Ray and I and Tracy and Claire, we've done a lot with the NWPA because we believe in it. and
Try to
what they're
promote them
doing.
every chance we get. Yeah,
yeah.
no question. Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little bit, and as we're talking, we're going to flash some information for you so you can see it. Like Liz holding the check.
Well, let's put all the pictures at the end. We'll do a montage of the pictures from the NWPA at the end of the video. So
Okay,
stay tuned, and you
Please
can
stay
watch
tuned,
that whole
because
thing.
there's
and
lots of pictures.
Oh, they're so cool, man.
They got Steve Register. Shout out to Steve
Another one,
Register who
yeah.
took the pictures for the NWPA.
He does a
awesome,
great job.
Awesome pictures. So I guess that that kind of segues into.
Where's their next tour stop?
It is at Cue Ball down in
Salem?
Salem,
Right
and we'll have that flyer at the end, I guess, as well too. You just go to NWPA. They're on Facebook. They got
Their own
lots of.
website.
I mean, they
all
got
of it.
a lot of stuff. Shout out to Stephanie Hefner, who is the president now of NWPA, and
Speaking of Stephanie, there's
Steph,
a segue for you.
Well, man, if you've never met Stephanie, she is so humble and so nice and
Great lady, great
and
lady.
so competitive. I know I played against her. Man, she is so competitive. I love Stephanie, man. Her and her wife are good people. I've met her wife. Just
Good friend of the channel.
Yeah, good down to earth people.
Yeah.
Stephanie Hefner won the NAPT Division II.
Which is, now, put that in context to the NWPA, because they're related, right?
Right, but you have to have a certain amount of standing points to qualify for the NAPT. I think it's by invitation for the NAPT. I know we talked about it on one of the podcasts with Kara.
So we have
Stephanie.
one. It was I don't remember if it was the one with you or if it was the one with Claire, where they talked about how all that is interlinked. You have to have so many points, and I think you're right. I think it's an invitational, or you win an invite to it, or something like that.
You got to win an invite, and then they take certain amount of women, and then you guys go, and then they go play here, and it's invitational. But still,
go back and watch that video, and you can get whatever it is that the qualifications to get into that.
In order for Stephanie to win that, I guarantee, and I watched some of it because they were streaming it, and I was watching Stephanie play, and
shout out to them. So Rail to Rail.
Yeah.
They are also friends of the channel. They talk every time we stream. They get on and comment, and we try to do the same thing with them. So.
I mean, we're not trying to compete against.
No.
I mean, we're friends with Kevin and Sherry Ross, who own Railbirds, and they've supported my Savage Billiard apparel. They've bought hundreds from me.
Everybody's trying to help everybody out.
Yeah.
At least that's
what we're trying to do. Step on Rail to Rail. That's not who we are. So we rather lose money.
They are exclusively the NWPA streamers,
right?
Which is awesome.
Shout out to Rail to Rail, but Stephanie Hefner.
Yeah, she's a monster, man. And such a sweetheart of a lady. She is such a nice lady. I agree with you.
Good job, Steph. And then we have the next one.
Yeah.
Which
I'm kind of looking forward to this. This is going to be cool.
Well, and I actually talked to the owner, Jim.
So first of all, we're talking about Long Beach Women's Tournament in Long Beach at the Long Beach Tavern. So my wife plays on a team that's going up there. And man, last year they had women's teams that came all the way from Idaho and Canada to play in this thing. So that's the reach of this tournament.
It starts on Friday at 6 o'clock, and then it goes Friday from 6 all the way
until you're done.
Sunday, whenever.
Monday a.m. or whatever.
And I know tons of women that I'm friends with, I play pool with, I'm in league with, that go and play in that tournament. I can't even list them all. There's so many of them.
Yeah, it's a big event.
Because it's an all teams event, right?
It's women's only teams.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to it. So this year we talked to, like he was saying, we talked to the owner of the Long Beach Tavern, and they're going to allow us to come in there and set up. Now, whether we can stream or not we're still up in the air on that because of the Wi-Fi connection up there. So we may or may not be able to. But at the very least, we will get some of it recorded and we will upload that. We'll see what we can do. And most assuredly, we're going to at least get it recorded and then uploaded later.
Yeah.
But
check out the flyer. And women, if you... I don't think you have to pre-register or anything like that.
I have no idea.
I think you can just kind of show up and say, here we are. And I mean,
no, you have to register.
Oh, do you have to pre-register?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So apologize for that, but just read the flyer. It has all the information.
Who to contact, all that stuff.
Yeah.
They got a tournament registrar and the whole shebang there.
And if you want to know about the flyer, you can go to Rose City Billiards Club Facebook page. And
we have it up there. They have their own as well.
Yeah.
Long Beach Tavern.
Yeah.
They have the stuff up there as well. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We're definitely looking forward to it. So we'll be up there, and like I said, whether we stream it or record it and set it up later. Either way, there's going to be some really good high-level women's teams pool event coming on the channel soon. So, looking forward to that one, too. What's next, bruh?
Okay, so we got the
biggie.
The biggie.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna do a code for the Long Beach Women's Tournament because I'm gonna be up there. The owner's already okayed me to bring apparel up there. So, the code.
Oh.
Well, this is just for the Long Beach one.
I
This
understand
isn't
that.
for the Chinook Winds one.
Okay,
this
you wanted this one just to be open and standing and everything?
Yeah.
Okay,
This one
all right.
is just for the Long Beach tournament. So the code, when you come in, just say women pool players. And that will be the code. So you just come in, or what would be another cool one? You know what? Forget that. If you just watch this stream and just say, hey, Mark, I was watching on the stream and I saw that you were going to give a discount if we were watching this stream, and you said
Black hat.
Black hat.
There you
but
go.
If you hit subscribe and like, and if you subscribe to the channel and hit like, you get an automatic 10% off. So, and I'm going to give a discount on top of that for that tournament. So, possibility 20% off on whatever.
You got to come in
buying.
and say Mark Evans, black hat.
Yeah.
There you go. Mark Evans, black hat.
This guy's crazy. So,
that's a good code, man.
So please come check it out. Jim and his wife Carol, they do a lot for a pool. They open up because they have a men's tournament, and I guess that one's big too.
Yeah.
So all of these people, Legends, Long Beach Tavern, I'm not going to talk about it yet, but Rackham down in Medford, Oregon, places that you never even heard of, they're making pool great. They're pushing. Yeah. It's just now that we have the ability with the streaming, which I think is making pool big here in the Northwest. The capability
Most assuredly,
of
most assuredly. You're getting the word out easier instead of... Because prior to this, you had the rags. You had like the on the break, on the wire, the
On the
monthly
wire,
magazines and
yeah.
stuff like that. So that was really it.
Yeah, and you had to wait for a month, or you
Yeah.
could go online see when the tournaments are happening,
Yeah.
but that didn't get updated
Very
all
limited.
the time. So
Very limited access to information. But now, I mean, and we're gonna try our best to stick with this and do this weekly.
Yeah.
That way, you guys are informed every week. Blah blah blah. So you've got to hit subscribe. You got to hit like. You got to hit the bell to notify when we post something. So that way you're up on it.
And we're gonna try to keep them.
appreciate it,
We're gonna try to keep them short. They
Yeah.
won't be an hour long. I mean, we're just gonna try bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
This tournament, this tournament, this tournament.
Yeah.
So
We just got a lot of big stuff coming up right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
All right. So let's move on to that.
Okay, so before we talk about the Western BCA one, obviously you have the World BCA coming up down in Vegas here in about a week and a half, I believe.
Yeah.
And obviously that's humongous for pool, world platform wide. So that's down in Vegas.
They moved it back from July, so let's see what happens now that you won't be 9,000 degrees in the shade.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a big thing. That's a big thing.
well, yeah, and I think they have it once again at the
That's at the Rio.
the Rio.
Yeah, they signed a
So-
big contract with them.
So, Western BCA, which we're all looking forward to. Ray works with Western BCA, so obviously he'll be down there for the whole week helping run the tournament along with all the other awesome volunteers that are all make the stage and the platform for this. So, I will have a booth down there. Please come see me. You can't miss me. I'm the very first booth when you come through the door, or
The little door, not the main door.
Yeah, the little door. Anyways, I'm right there. Savage Billiard Apparel. I'm gonna have some new stuff there. But I'm just really excited. I always get excited for 8-ball.
It's bigger.
Sorry, not
It's-
so much
it's-
for 9-ball. I mean,
It's
still
bigger than
cool.
9-ball. I'll give you that. It's about 22 to 25% larger than 9-ball.
Well, and they changed the days, so now actually Fun Day's Friday. So
Yeah.
we'll see how this works because some people will have to work Friday and they don't actually drive down until usually Saturday for Fun Day. Yeah. But we'll see. I kind of like it because I think for Fun Day is going to open up some events for people because this first come first serve. You can't pre-register for them. So every event is only $20. I mean, the only one that's $25 is Queen of the Hill. So all the other ones are $20 entries. They got 4-man teams.
But they got a ton of stuff. There's a schedule online.
Yeah,
westernbca.org. There's a ton of different events that we hope to run, and as long as people enter them.
Well, I'm kind of looking for Friday to being down there Friday. I mean, obviously I'll be down there Thursday to set up the booth and stuff, but Friday, Seafood Friday, $23. If anybody knows me, especially all the vendors down there, they'll hear me say, "Oh man, it's Seafood Friday." So. Seafood Friday is there on Friday. The trick is you got to get there at 8:45. You don't want to get there at 7 when they open up because then you got to wait in line. I'm trying to help
talk
people
about
out.
the tournament. Man.
So they got so many things going, and I don't know how long we've been streaming, and we'll do some editing, probably cut some stuff out and try to compress it, but So I went through experience, and I wanted to talk to you guys about it. And please comment. And I already talked to like 4 people about it, and they all told me the same thing. Like, why did you wait until the very last minute? That's why you don't wait until the last minute.
Tell them what you're talking about.
So, when people say, "Well, why'd you wait until the last minute?" I don't know if other people are like this that have bills and stuff like that. It just kind of worked into paying for everything on that last Friday of the payday. So I wait until the last minute. So I was signing up our 4-people team.
This is what he's talking about. Team registration online.
Well, even if you were
Or
doing
just
signing up on
registration online,
singles,
yeah.
don't wait until the last minute. So one of our teammates was double entered into Fargo. Instead of they picking him from Oregon, they actually picked somebody from a different state that kind of had the same last name. So when that happens, they send it to Fargo. Well, it doesn't update until midnight. So you have to wait until the next day to get the actual right Fargo. Once they research it, blah blah blah, and fix it, they don't just punch numbers like, okay, it's done. The computer has to reset, and then all the information gets sent. So, anyways, one of the people, their Fargo was too high, so incorrect. So I couldn't enter the team in because the division that we were going to play in, our Fargos were too high. So that required about 2 hours of talking to my league operator, and actually the head league operator, because his wife was actually in charge of him. So I had to talk to Tracy, and then I'm talking to Ray, and then I'm on a conference call with both of them. Then I had to call and talk to the president of Western BCA. Then I had to talk to CSI. CSI, this isn't our tournament. We don't run the tournament. We just enter the information in and blah, blah, blah. You need to talk to Western BCA. So I'm doing a circle lap for about an hour and a half.
At the very last second.
At the last second, because I waited until the last day. So anyways, we got it all fixed and stuff, but don't wait until the last day. Oh my God! Because if it happens to you and you wait until the last day and somebody's Fargo is wrong, and then my whole thing is I didn't want to pay the late fee. CSI, and she was very nice, and I was like, I don't want to pay the late fee. She's like, I don't know what to tell you. It's not our tournament. You're gonna have to talk to Western BCA. So
they have no control over it.
Yeah, and I think even if you don't pay until the last day, make sure that all the information is correct, because you can just enter their names in and just like, oh, okay, perfect, and just leave it up on your computer, and then whenever you go to hit pay, there's like 5 steps to pay online. Yeah. You have to hit.
Hopefully, we're gonna get that resolved, but no, and there was other situations too. Yours wasn't the only one that I was fielding that day. I was fielding a lot because CSI, for whatever reason, the LMS had not updated at that point, and one of the players only had 7 weeks. He didn't have the 8 weeks, even though I could prove he had played 8 weeks. It just hadn't updated yet, and it was going to wait until the next day. So what he means by that is Fargo's database and LMS database, they are a live database, for lack of a better term, and they update every night. Well, so information that goes in on Friday doesn't get updated until Saturday.
Yeah.
So if you call, and Friday at midnight is your deadline, and you call it Friday at 7, whatever they fix doesn't get put in until after the deadline. So therein causes the problem.
And that's something new that I learned right there too. And Fargo has been, I've ran pool tournaments for a long time, and Fargo is pretty awesome on updating, because I would run a tournament on Saturday and I would see the results in there on either Monday, the latest Tuesday. And I'm just a small 20-40 people tournament, and I know they are. Anyways,
they try to get on it immediately.
Don't wait until the last minute if you do.
It's on you, man. It's not your fault.
So I just tell you the story that happened to me being, on the side that waited until the last minute, because it was.
How many times did you get told, why did you wait till the last flipping minute? From me, from my wife, from Darren, from CSI.
Yeah. And friends too, like very first day, well, why did you wait until the last minute? And I'm like, oh, well, I guess you don't have bills and stuff like that. So
you had options. I don't want to hear that.
Well, and
you're the biggest procrastinator I know.
So here's the other thing: if you do paper, but here's the problem with paper: if they have bad information, like that guy, he didn't know that he wasn't qualified, and you do paper, and you send in that paper saying I'm qualified, and they reject it, and you don't know that they rejected it because you're not qualified for the 8 weeks. Let
me stop you right there. So when you send your paperwork in, it goes to your league operator. So let's say you did it on paper. That would have come to me. Oh, that's
right. It goes to you. You don't just mail it off.
No, we don't just automatically. No, we have to input the information. And paper entries deadline is much sooner than the online entries.
Right.
For a reason. So we have that, and now, so you postmark, I believe it was the 24th on paper entries and 28th on online. So the 24th, you got 4 days to fix whatever the problem is.
Yeah.
And then still get it in on the online registration, if at all possible.
So being on paper, would you recommend, because you can go to the Western BCA website and it will tell, like if I punch in my name and go to the Western BCA, or if I know my CSI my CSI number, you can see what your team names are. You can see how many weeks, what league you play out of. Would it almost be better to would you recommend to people hey, stay informed on how many? Well, I guess it shows right on your sheet on the packs how many weeks you got in, though.
If you're playing league, it shows you exactly how many you played. So, at least in my league. In my league, every week you get a printout of your team and your individual stats. So it shows how many break and runs you have, how many run at table runs you have, how many whatever you have, and it also says how many weeks you have documented. So very simple.
Or if you like me, I don't pay attention to those sheets every week. I just kind of pay my money and go play on my 5-man team. So, but you should, or you just, if you're more computer savvy, you can just go online and put in your CSI number. It'll tell you your team name, how many weeks you got in, if you're active, if you're qualified to play in any tournaments.
The Fargo app, too.
The
LMS Fargo app.
Yeah.
So every player in Rose City Billiards Club, they're actually every player in Western BCA. You have LMS. The Fargo Rate app for LMS is free. So you get a smartphone, download that sucker, and that tells you also, it doesn't tell you your weeks, but it tells you all of the games that have been put in under your name. It tells your future matches coming up. It tells you your record against that person. It's pretty spiffy. And it also, here's the best part. No, it's free.
Well, for LMS players.
Yeah, for, Western BCA players. Yeah. I don't know what other...
is it free now? Because I paid $12 a year.
No, you just need to email support@fargorate.com and say, I want to stop paying for this because I am a member of blah, blah, blah. So
if anybody's actually paying for it like I am,
stop.
I need to do it.
Yeah. All right. So here's mine. I'm going to cover up my information there. But
nobody cares about your information.
Right up here is a little house. Touch that house, and it brings up your barcode, your player.
When you're playing minis, that's what they want, is so they can just scan your barcode. So
it not only has your it says your number too.
Yeah.
Your CSI number on it.
Yeah.
So that's freaking cool.
I mean, and I think maybe in the future we're gonna maybe we can get Mike Page on the phone and we'll just have him on the phone.
We can do a conference call.
Yeah, exactly. Because he's pretty receptive to answer questions as long as as long as they're respectfully asked to him and in a non-argumentative way. Because sometimes I think pool players are more about trying to prove themselves right than instead of just listening and trying to gather information.
Who are you talking about?
I'm probably guilty sometimes. So anyway,
couldn't be our pool players.
Anyway, so the reason why I got on that subject, just kind of give everybody a heads up and just tell everybody what I went through for waiting until the last minute.
Don't.
Don't. Or have all your ducks in a row if you're gonna wait until Friday, the last day, because we all say, we'll get through this 8-ball, but I'm telling you, 6 months from now is gonna be 9-ball, and 6 months from now will be 8-ball again, and so.
All right, so do your code thing. Let them know what we're gonna do.
Oh, so we kind of talked about it on the last podcast, but I'm not gonna give the code yet because we still have about a month before the event. Once again, Savage Billiard Apparel. I'm going to do a code on there, and please pay attention to it. So you have to hit subscribe. You have to hit like. We did it last year when all the vendors were setting up, and they were setting up.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much done setting up the pool tables. But when all the vendors,
there was the prequel day.
Yeah, we had
which is pretty
Darren and a lot of the
Couple people,
volunteers
yeah.
and staff at Slate, and others just kind of doing a quick promo interview, and we're gonna do again this year. So. And then at that time, you'll get 10% off plus the 10% off that I normally give for that 8-ball event. So
Here's the thing, though. You have to have your notifications turned on. You have to be subscribed. Because we're just going to put it up for a brief second. We're going to open it up, talk for about 5 minutes tops.
Yeah,
He'll give
quick.
the code.
It'll be quick.
And then we will take that sucker down. It'll be live streamed, so it won't be on there. When we shut it off, that's it. It's done. It's
well, and
not-
I have a lot of cool stuff
Yeah.
coming for
this
just,
event.
just for this event. So
And
kind of limited edition.
He
stuff.
promised me one
No,
that's
I didn't.
better. Yes, he did.
No,
I'm pretty
I
sure he did.
didn't.
Pretty sure he did.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're miscommunicating then. So, so please, we want to hear your guys' feedback too.
Yeah.
Like, what else do you guys want us to talk about? I mean,
Oh,
we're just two guys
yeah.
talking about pool. I kind of live and breathe it. I go play in pool tournaments. I play pool all the time. So, I kind of keep up on some of the local tournament results and stuff like that. But anything that you guys want us to talk about, or if anybody catches this that is in other states or anywhere, and you want us to promote your tournament,
Send it to us, ma'am.
send it. We
to
will.
us.
Just all we need is a picture, and so we can flash it, some information, a flyer or anything. Send us your flyer, and we'd be more than happy to set up. Once again, we're just trying to make pool great again.
Yeah.
And we're starting in our back door first. So, I don't. Anything else you want to talk about, Ray? Or
Just that we have to go to a minor channel in order to open up the comments, which is fine. That's what we'll do. The bulk of our subscribers and viewers are not children, which is fine. We wanted to keep it as family friendly and humanly, available as possible, but there's certain restrictions that we just can't beat. So they're, as of right now, they will not allow comments to be turned on if it's not excluding minors. So there's a platform, and I agree with what they're doing. They're trying to keep any kind of adult stuff away from minors, and that's fine. I got no problem with that.
keep kids safe. Minors safe.
Keep minors
great.
safe, and
Awesome.
I support that wholeheartedly.
There's an algorithm though that they have too.
There's all kinds of stuff that goes on, but they're trying to keep minors safe, so I support that. We'll go to where it's a non-minor friendly channel, to where we can have commentators and comments and stuff in the comment boxes, so that we can actually communicate with people without having to go through all the rigmarole and the hoops of you trying to figure out how to get a hold of us. So it's just easier just to do it in the comments.
Yeah, for sure.
So we're gonna go that route. So,
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
No, man. Just go
Stay
play some
tuned.
pool.
Yeah.
Shoot straight.
Play some pool.
Yeah. We'll see
Have,
you. We'll see you on the
next
tables
week. Next week. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see
Right
you
on.
on the tables, and we'll see you next week.
Cool.
Thanks.